Hello, I have a little comparison for you today. This is two resins, Milkshake Sesame on this side and Spot HT on this side. So I've had this DIY 3D printer project that I've been working on for a few years, actually, like I think since 2013, and it's gone through a ton of versions, and I sort of gave up on it last year just because I was having so much trouble with this nasty issue here. If you can see on the Spot HT, which was I've tried like 4 or 5 different resins at this point, and Spot HT was the best one. And on the back sides, it still looks like crap. Like pretty much every resin I've tried looks like crap on any of the undersides here. So it's very mushy and undefined, and it just like globs. But on the front side though, it looks really nice and sharp and clean. So yeah, compare that with this new Milkshake resin. So I don't know what they did with this resin, but it's crazy. It's awesome. It's really sharp and it's beautiful. And I was just talking to this guy Flo on Facebook, on the Milkshake forums and on the Moi forums, and he recommended this resin. So thanks, Flo. This is crazy. This is like getting me excited about that printer again. So I'm gonna keep testing this and keep working on it. But yeah, the Milkshake is a top-down printer, which my printer is also a top-down DLP. So I guess that resin is something that they've done makes it work much better for top-down. So like 90% of the printers on the market are bottom-up, like the Form 2, Form 1, the Moi. Pretty much every consumer printer is bottom-up. But there are some top-down printers, but usually they're like $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 machines, and only for used in industrial or large-scale applications. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. The Milkshake is also supposed to be a really great printer. It's relatively cheap. It's like I think $4,000 or $5,000, which is expensive, but it's better than like $100,000. But I'll just put it out there that this printer, that my little DIY printer, is made out of wood, and it prints like this, and I think it costs me about like $1,000. The main cost is just the projector. So if you have a HD projector, you can build a printer like this for a couple $100s, because it's really just a motor and a linear stage to get it working, and also a Raspberry Pi. So let me switch over to my Blender for a second. So we're printing these little circles. These are parts from our Hoverbike kit that I've been working on with my friend Kirk for going 2 years plus now, and we're just finishing up casting our last kits, but we ran out of our molds are starting to die, so some of these parts the molds are broken, so we're switching to 3D printing now for these last few parts to complete the last kits. And it's not ideal, but whatever, we gotta finish. So yeah, so this whole setup here is basically the same thing as what I've got here, except putting these guys onto a tree so that we can print a bunch of them at a time. Like, let's say we had a whole, a tree of them like this, and then we can harvest them off of this this vine, I guess. So I'm making also these support structures in Blender, and it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. You can just place a bunch of dots here with just get a vert and just do Shift D to place it, and then you can hold down Control to snap it to the surface of that object. And you just want to catch all the bottom surfaces here, so Shift D and Control to snap, and just make sure you have snapping onto faces, and that's pretty much it. Just going like that. You can also just turn this on and then just hit Shift D a bunch of times, and so you go around there, you put some onto these tree stalks, and then you can connect them up with F. So you just pick 2 and hit F, pick 2, hit F, and I'm trying to make like a strong lattice structure here, so triangles are always good. So if you can make a triangle, or even better, a pyramid, is going to be pretty strong, hopefully. So I mean, I don't know, I haven't tested this method yet, but I've seen it online on pictures of, like, especially jewelry guys will do this with their rings, so that all the rings are coming off of their tree. So I don't know, we'll see if this works. I think it'll be okay, and at least this way we don't have to we're not limited to the size of the build platform. So a regular, my printer build platform's like this big, so I could fit maybe, like, I don't know, 4 sets of them on there. But if we do it with a lattice, I have a big height, so I can go like, maybe, I think I've got like 250 millimeters high, so I can just keep stacking these on top of each other and print them all in one go, is the idea. So that's it. I'll make another video if this turns out good, or if it turns out bad, I'll make a video. So that's it. Bye.